Hello, I am so glad that you are here and that you made it to the call. I am Andrea Stevens for those who we've not met. I have been a coach now for 9.5 years. And you know what? It is always changing and evolving what that really means and like how I started. And when I started, I did not have this amazing system and that our team has developed. So I'm so glad that you joined at the time you did. And maybe you've been a coach for a while and you're like, to get, I just need to light my own fire. I need to get back at it, get back to basics. So this call is also for you who just needs to hear that and find that love and that fire again. And like, where do I start? So we just really started implementing this and it's been rocking and rolling now for over a year. I can't even tell you with everything going on in life. Sometimes I lose track of time. But this system works and it takes so much of the pressure off you. So you can breathe and be like, I can do this. So tonight we're going to talk about what is the system? How can you implement it? How can you make it work for you? I built my business in small pockets of time. I'm a dental hygienist by trade, so I built my business in a closet in dental offices and like little pockets here and there and car rider picking up kids or at nap time and things. And you can too. And this system is going to help simplify it so much. You'll be so grateful that you did. Okay, so I'm going to screen share the stuff here. Don't mind all the things that I have happening because, oh, I selected my window. There we go. There. It's just how my brain works. There's like a funny meme or whatever that says I have 18 tabs open and two of them are spinning like they're waiting, that has the hourglass thing and like there's music coming from somewhere. And yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. So welcome to your new coach business training. Like I said, I am so happy that you jumped on this call. It took me much longer to realize that I could do this business than it really should have. And so I'm so glad that you were brave enough to jump on here and really take the initiative for yourself. And because you deserve it. So let's go to our next slide. Welcome to new coaches. We already kind of talked about this, but you're going to learn about what it is, the rhythm, how to use it, and how to announce that you're doing this business. And then we'll end with a Q&A. So where do we even start? If you are like me, I had no idea where to start. Absolutely zero. I joined back in the day when you got a DVD and it was one little box. Sometimes they're in my drawers. Anyways, nope, my husband moved them. So I had a little drawer or a little thing. I got TurboFire and that was it. They didn't even sell the challenge pack at the time. So I just had this little DVD set to go off of. And now you get so much, you get a whole library to talk about. And, you know, your system that we've developed, you get so much. So, but first, every new coach starts at the same place. So the first thing that you need to do as a new coach is to schedule your GSR call with your coach. What does GSR stand for? Get started right. So there is, in our first 30 days, there's actually a form in the Dream Extreme library where you can look over the questions that you and your coach can address during your Get Started Right call. That's where you find out, like, what are your dreams? What do you want to do with this call, this business? Do you want to work it as a hobby? Do you want just some extra side money, some extra spending money? Maybe you want a passive income to help out when to have that emergency fund when like, oops, this went out. Great. I have this extra nest egg that I've been squirreling away for such a thing. Or maybe you're at a point in your life where you think, I think I really want to try this and go all in. I want to go in and I want to supplement my income or even replace. But all those things are things that you and your coach can address. But really thinking big, like, what do I want? Then the next thing to do is join the team tech system. This is so helpful. Like I said, you can see up at the top, I have several tabs open. And with kids, and if you're currently working a job now, and you're like, I'm just trying to get this, you don't want to miss out on things. And sometimes if I don't have a reminder, I'll miss out. So we will not blow up your phone. It is when big things are happening, like a launch party or a team event, a big thing, and you will get text from this number. So right now, get your phone and either take a picture of this, or you want to text Dream Extreme to that number. And then, like I said, you want to go into the new coach materials. You want to watch the new, they're short videos, but they are very helpful and they really break it down. You don't have to watch them all at once. Find small pockets of time and be like, today I'm going to watch what is an emerald and just break it down. Or I'm going to get familiar with the compensation and just take it piece by piece so you don't get overwhelmed, but you get all the information that you need so that you can say, yes, I am in this and I understand it and I am ready to do this. So like I've been talking about, the first 30 days material. So screenshot this or take a picture of it, but that website at the top, the dreamextreme.info/first30, that is super important. You want to save that, bookmark it. That's what I do, because even if I screenshot it, it'll get lost in my phone because I'm me. It's just the way it is. So, but if I bookmark it, I have it on my laptop. I know where I'm going to go, where I can access all these things. And then your password is DE for Dream Extreme 2020. In there, you'll find your Getting Started Right worksheet, your GSR call. So it breaks down all the fear. You know what you and your coach are going to talk about, what to expect. There's a document in there, launching your business, an open house guide, which we're going to talk more about here in a minute, your open house. There's also a contract list tracker. That is super important and will come into play here in a minute. And then the rhythm. So in your first 30 days, you want to get acquainted with all these things. And like I said, just take it day by day. If you want to knock them all out, great. But you could also just say, today I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to do my GSR and I'm going to look at launching my business document and go from there and take it a piece at a time. So everything that you'll need is there in the Google Drive. There will be, I call it the hamburger of my kids, but there's like 3 little dots and you click that and you'll be able to see everything. Cool. We good so far? I feel like that jumped a lot, but maybe it didn't. Let's scroll slowly. There we go. Rhythm of our business. See, I felt like it jumped a lot. Exposure is everything, and that is true. So when you think about marketing, and what we do is network marketing, it's multi-level marketing. Anytime you are exposed to something, that's an exposure. So think back when a gym just came into your area. Like the first time I ever saw Lavasa, I was like, what is that? What is that? And I saw the building. That's an exposure number 1. And then maybe I saw a commercial for it. That's exposure number 2. And then maybe someone I talked with said, oh, I went to this new gym. Guess what it was called? And all those count as an exposure. Same thing is true with what we do. So maybe you invite someone to join a workout with you at your house. Be like, hey girl, come over. I need the accountability. come over, let's do a workout together. It's only 30 minutes and I would love to have you join me. Exposure number one. And then after you have your workout, maybe you have some recover afterwards because you're sore and you just did 80-day legs, and you offer them some recover. Exposure number two. Maybe you send them a third-party tool. So all these things are examples of exposure. So the more that they're exposed to, the more likely that they're going to be like, oh yeah, I love this. I need this in my life. So, and what you're doing, you're just talking to them. You're not selling them. You're just sorting them. Like maybe they love the community and they love being together and they love the workout. And they're like, I want to be a coach. I want to do this. I want to come to these live events. That's me. I want all the live events. I want all the love, and I want the sparkles, and it's just so much fun, and it's a party and I feel good and I'm surrounded by all these people, and that's what I want. That person is a coach. Or maybe somebody's like, I just want the workouts. I want to work out at home. I don't really like this. And that's okay. That's okay for now. Not everybody wants all the things. Okay, that's fine. Also, no, I don't want all the other things means just not right now. It doesn't mean no. It just means not right now, or I'm not ready for that. Or maybe they're like, I don't want any of that. And you're like, okay, cool. So you're kind of feeling people out, and you're going to start sorting them into little categories. Like they're ready. They're kind of in the middle. Maybe they're not quite ready. I need to follow up with them again. Which leads me to number 4. Fortune is in the follow-up. How many times did it take your coach? How many times did you talk to your coach until you were like, oh, fine, this girl will not leave me alone. Okay. Or how many times did you hear about 21 Day Fix when it came out and all those containers? And how many times did you maybe sign up for a free group with your coach before you finally were like, okay, I'm in. I got to make a decision. I got to make a choice. So following up with those people is huge, because it's not likely that they're going to follow up with you. So you have to be the one to be brave and reach out to them. Yes, it's scary, 100%. But if you don't follow up, it's not going to happen. It's just like a date. It's like leaving a date. And then, you have dinner and everything. And then what do you say at the end? All right, well, I'll call you. Well, if the person doesn't call you, you're like, they're not interested in me. You want to be interested in them. I want that. Say, hey, did you have some time to think about it? And I'd love for you to do it again. You want to do it with me? We're starting this new group. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for following up with me. I appreciate that. And making it easy breezy, no problem, no pressure. So let's see if it takes me to the right one. Okay. So a third-party tool allows you to point rather than explain. We don't have all the answers. And, maybe that was one of the things you thought, I have to have all the answers to be a coach. You really don't. And sometimes they come out with new things and we don't know the answers. So what we can do, I don't know the answers, but this is what I do know. And I'll send you what I know. Or, you know what, let me send you a video on that. Are you okay with that? And just watch it. So it's going to be a short video explaining how amazing this program is. And you send them maybe a sample workout or a promo of the 4-week gut protocol, or you send them information on Shakeology, send them those kinds of things. And by doing that, it allows the pressure to come off you, and that they can read and decide for their own and say, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me and I'll try and answer them. But this was developed by our company, and it has everything that you need to know. So it allows you to sort people. You don't have to sell them. They will get all the good information that they need, either in the third-party tools or our open house. So the open house explains everything. And I love this about the open house. You get to meet the people, the real life people. Sometimes you work with a company or like you see someone on the, the billboard or the pamphlet and you're like, are those people real? Do they really work for the company? Are they really a part of this? Yes. For us, it's a yes. And you get to meet the people on the team before you even say yes. And everyone's so different. And you get to hear from three amazing people in that journey. And maybe something that they share on that 30 minutes will be just what that person needs to hear. Sometimes it's what I need to hear. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I got on. So every Wednesday, we have our live open house at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, and it's a live presentation. And it's real people, and they're just telling their story and also giving all the information that a new person needs to know before starting. I think that's it. So then you can invite people to that, and it allows them to have the pressure off you to say, you know what, my coach is going to be on speaking tonight. She knows so much more than I do. And she has been helping me along the way. And it also shows that we're a team and we don't do this alone. So have them come to the open house. Okay. Number 3, sorting versus selling. I don't want to convince anyone to do this. For years, I tried to convince my husband to join me while he watched me on the couch while I worked out. Guess what happened? He continued to sit there. And it wasn't till he wanted to do it that he did it. And the same thing is true when it comes to coaching. I don't want to drag anyone along, but I want people to run with me. I want someone who is excited and has that fire in their belly. And they're like, I want to go on the trip with you. How do I get there? Ooh, I can get a prize this month. How do I do that, girl? Tell me how to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's the person that I want running with me. Or the person that says, I want to inspire someone else. I want to make my own journey of the best I can be, the healthiest I can be. And I want to share that with others. So stay on alert, looking for those people who pop into your life. And sometimes those people really will surprise you. And it could be years till they say yes, but you keep inviting them. My greatest coaches on my team are the people that I've known for years. And then they go, all right, I know you said I could do this. I don't know why I didn't think I could, but I think I can. And then one day they're like, let's do it. So no doesn't mean no. It means not right now. Or you haven't said what they really need to hear for them to make that decision. They don't have all the information. So those third-party tools are so vital because they get all the information. They get it all. So fortune is in the follow-up. Most of the time, people will tell you the 2 biggest things that they run into that they have a hard time with is money and time. Money and time are just excuses. And when you can find out what their hang up is and really break it down, you will find what they really, really need. So continue to follow up with those people and saying, I understand and I hear you. And if that really, if the money is really the thing, my next free group starts this time. So that's okay. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to help you. And the more people you can reach out to, the more people you can help. So most people, it takes more than 3 times for them to say yes. So keep asking, keep following up with people, because you never know. The time just might be right. And they'll go, okay, let's do this. Because the biggest thing I have to tell myself is if I don't reach out to them, somebody else will. Because there have been too many times where I see somebody doing something else and I'm like, I should have talked to them. So don't let that be you. Say, be bold, be brave, and just go do it. Just if they say, what's the worst that they can say? No. Okay, no problem. Can I follow up with you in a month? When is a good time? And that's okay. Okay, so are you ready? You got all the details. You know where to go to do your first 30 days. You're ready to launch your business. You know about the open house and the launch guide and all that stuff. So you have all this good information. So now you need to know how you're going to launch it. Why are you launching your business? Why did you decide to be a coach? Why did you decide that, yeah, I want to have my own business? Now you got to figure out how, when, and how are you going to do this? Okay. So you're going to plan a party. So either invite them to the open house. That is a great, easy one. So before the open house, we did live events and before COVID, you could have people at your house and you could do these. Well, now we can do them no matter where we are. And we're all bonded together. We're banded together. Some are in Chicago, some are in Arizona, all across the country. It doesn't matter. And we all come together in this party. So you're going to set the scene for the party. You're going to have your open house. You're going to send them to the event page and they're going to click going. And you're going to get them to come and join this amazing tribe of people. So they have to get registered. So you will need this. This is important. Save this in your phone or your computer, bookmark it, Dream Extreme Info /open house. Like I said, every Wednesday, like clockwork. That's the rhythm. They are going to come to the open house and they're going to hear it and they're going to love it. And they're going to go, I love this so much. I love these women. I have to be on board with them. And then on Saturday, we usually have a team training. And then on Monday, they get to come to the new coach training. So right from the get-go, they have the open house and they hear all about it. And then they get their first training. And it's up to them to make that leap, but everything is already in place. So they're not lost going, what do I do now? What do I do? You get all the information. And so then as you get a new information, you teach it to them. And those people on Monday can invite to Wednesday's open house. It's that easy. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. I always mess this word up, duplicatable. So if I can do it, you can do this. So who are you going to invite? Who do you invite to this? This is my favorite part of everything. Who are you going to invite? Because this is your business. I've worked for many people, worked for several dentists. And you know what? The one thing is, I can't pick my coworkers, but you can pick your teammates. So who do you want to come? Who do you want to invite to the open house? I want you to take pen to paper and think about your top 50 people in your 30 days. In your first 30, there is a contact sheet in there. I want you to print that out. And if you haven't printed it yet, get you a notebook and write it. And then start to keep track of who you've invited and who you haven't. Okay, so it could be your hairdresser, your neighbor. And the more exposures you have, the more likely people are going to get on the open house. There's prizes and free goodies. You could even incentivize this and say, hey, if you jump on this, I will send you a sample of Shakeology. I will send you my favorite meal plan. It doesn't have to doesn't actually have to be a gift, a physical, tangible thing. It could be like a meal plan. I could email you this. I could send you a free workout, things like that. Because I know you're just starting your business. So you could make them small things and they're just watching a 30-minute thing. Doesn't have to be grand. So you could say, would you do me a favor? I'm launching a new business. I would really love your support and help. Can you do this? So 10 out of the 10 people, first 10 people you invite, 1 to 2 will be ready. That's huge. And always keeping in mind that no doesn't mean no, it just means not right now. So here's what your tracker will look like. So your homework is, see, I gave you 50. Your homework is by Wednesday. So you have, today's Monday, you have 2 more days, because you can invite up right until the time. Invite 15 people to Wednesday's open house. And even if I follow up, always following up, how did you enjoy it? What was your favorite part? I would love to hear your favorite part. My favorite part was this. Following up with them means you care, and that you're not just blast inviting people, that you really want to know. I really want to know, what was your favorite part? What did you like? What didn't you like? Do you have any questions for me? Always follow up with those people. So you can screenshot this if you like, inviting guide, preferably on the phone, but I know sometimes that's a little hard. So you could text them or Facebook message them. I actually really enjoy the voice message on Messenger or text, because they can hear your voice, and there is a deeper connection when they can hear your voice. So, hey, Ashley, how are you? I just wanted to reach out to you. I just launched a partnership with Beachbody. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I'm really excited to share this. I am pumped about bringing fitness and wellness to my friends and my family. On Wednesday, we're hosting an open house. It's totally free. Would you be interested in jumping on for me and listening and give me your feedback? Obviously, that's not what's written there. I made it my own words. So make it your own words, because people know, your people know you, and they know when it doesn't sound like you. So just be you. I'm not a hey girl person. Hey girl, that's not me. So I'd be like, hey, how's it going? You know, maybe send a funny little GIF or whatever those things are called. So after they say yes, then you say, great, I'm going to send you the link. You send them the link, the dreamextreme.info/open house. I'm so excited. Please click this link, and don't forget to log on live, because they give out prizes for people who get on live. Thank you so much. So you could say that, and this is just another example. So again, that's following up with them. If you talk to them prior to Wednesday morning, you could say, hey, just a reminder, tonight's that thing, the open house. I hope to see you on there. If you haven't already, click going. So I know that you found it and you're in the right spot. Super easy. No, take all that pressure off. Because we've all had those hey girl messages that you're like, you're just trying to sell me something. So be genuine, be you. So tips for engaging during the open house. If you know someone's going on there, jump on there too. Support them, support the people who are on there chatting. The more people on there, the more energy it creates. It is fun. You will learn things, or maybe someone will say something and reignite your fire. You never know. We learn from each other. So interact with the host, click going to the event, like and love during the event, but definitely engage with your prospect or your friend, family member, etc., and maybe tag them in it so that they see like, hey, it's on. Make sure they're in the right spot. So again, this is the follow-up. You have your follow-up from the open house. Again, I just want to hear, what did you like best? What information, really touched you? I would love to hear your feedback on that and validate what they're saying in your words. So, you're really just having a conversation with your person and following up with them. And the main goal to this is you want to help them and get them what works best for them. And often they have so many questions or intimidated to ask the question. Be the friend and validate their concerns and everything, and then be able to address it with them. So what do you do next? You're going to make your list. So you're going to jump on and do the 10-day new coach jumpstart. It's an email sequence. There are daily tasks and things like building your top 10 list. Again, you're going back into those contact things, creating your vision. Why are you doing this? I do it for my family and for my emotional heart and also my physical heart. So you have to be able to create your own story so that you can share that with others. But there are 10 days here, super simple, 10 videos, 10 minutes a day for 10 days. You can do that. You can do 10 minutes. You could listen to on your way to and from work, in the car, while you're making dinner at night. You can find little pockets of time that you can get this done. So your homework, we're almost there. Thank you for bearing with me we're right at 30 minutes. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. We are almost done. So your homework for this week is invite to the open house. I want you to make a list, and I wasn't too far off of your 15, but invite 15 people, which means you may have to make a bigger list than 15. So invite 15 people to join the open house. And even if they say, oh, I'm really busy on Wednesday, I can't make it, say that's no problem. You know what, next week, we're going to be presenting the same time. So I would love for you to jump on then. And, does that work out better for you? And you can talk with them, engage with them. So just start engaging and talking with people, be brave, and sharing, be excited and proud of what you've joined and what you've said yes to, because for me, it has changed my life in ways I could have never dreamed. And I am so excited that I said yes. Jump on and complete the 10-day new coach jumpstart. It's only 10 minutes a day. Join that email sequence so you have it. You have all the tools in your toolbox, and then plug into the rhythm, into the new coach call Mondays, so that for your new coaches, you can share it with them and say, make sure you get on this. It's so vital. You'll get tons of information. So I hope you have tonight. Jump on Wednesday. There we have our open house, and make sure that you're on there supporting our teammates, and also that you can be on there and engage with your people that you invite to the open house. And then, like I said, on Saturdays, we have our team calls at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. And that's fun because it changes all the time. And you really get to see who other people on the team. And like I said, we learn the most from each other. So jump on there, and you never know what we'll talk about. So do you all have any questions? Is there anything that maybe I went too fast over, or you need me to repeat? You can unmute yourself and let me know.
I think you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was the pace and everything was really super easy to follow, and yeah, you motivated me as well to relook what the information is that's out there. No questions, but just want to say great job.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for jumping on. I really appreciate you spending this evening with me, and I'll see you on Thursday. I'm presenting, so
yeah. Awesome.
See you then.
I do have one question. So
sure.
For those that missed it, this is going to be hung in the United Coach collaboration. So just point there.
Yep.
Okay.
So I recorded it, so
Thank
it'll
you.
all be put up in the United Coach collaboration in the files. Okay. And then if you ever have any questions, feel free to message me or your upline coach, and we will be happy to answer all your questions. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.
I appreciate that.
All right, bye-bye.